What's up, fellas? Oh boy, had to give you the head bob for that one. Guys, had a loyal patron supporter that wanted me to talk about the pros and the cons of building with a woman. All right, the pros and the cons. All right, guys, let's get right into this. Number one, and this is the only pro that I could think of, was you know her intentions are genuine because you ain't got shit. You know she's there for the right reasons. If y'all guys ask me one thing, just one thing that I miss from being broke was that when you're hanging with a girl, you know 100% that this is genuine. When I was in that basement, I knew this is genuine. Girl, you must really like me. Guys, there's no way, if any successful man is being honest and truthful, that he can honestly say that if he got with a woman once he was successful, that he doesn't ponder from time to time if she would be there if he didn't have what he have, or will she stay there if he ever falls off. Every successful man always wonders that. I don't give a damn what they say. Now, what men, successful men, if y'all guys wondering how successful men cope with this, successful men go and, trick themselves, or they talk themselves into saying, it's the mindset, not the money. This is what they do. It's the mindset, brother. It's the mindset. She's here for the mindset. She loves the way I think, my ambition, my drive. No, it ain't the money, brother. You got it mistaken. It ain't the money. I heard Kevin Hart say that he was catching a lot of scrutiny because, he left his first wife for the good woman he got now, which is, I think, a considerable upgrade. And he went right on the Breakfast Club and he sat up there and he was talking about, but it's the ambition, it's the mindset that it took to get the money. We all know that's bullshit, but hey, whatever makes you sleep at night, Kevin, whatever makes you sleep at night, if that what helps you sleep at night, then you go right a fucking head. And guys, just so you know, he ain't faking. He really does believe that. That ain't something he's just telling to the public. He has tricked himself into believing that. So guys, to know that you have genuine desire is priceless. I don't care what nobody say. There's nothing like having friends. Same thing goes for friends, guys. When you are up and you're doing well, and listen, I'm quite sure LeBron James has plenty of high-powered people that consider him a friend. But I know in the back of his head, somewhere he has to wonder, man, if I want LeBron James, your ass wouldn't be fucking with me. You know he thinks that, Drake, all these guys. So the one benefit to being poor is you're able to build genuine relationships. Genuine. And what I mean by that, guys, a genuine relationship has to come from both parties. Y'all guys understand that? So I give y'all guys what I mean. Let's hypothetically say you guys became a big R&B star, right? Big R&B star, big. Chris Brown, big. Usher, big. You're going to start to make new friends. You ain't really going to look at them motherfuckers like your genuine, true friends. You're going to look at them as people that you network with. You're not going to open up to them and trust them with private information and stuff like that. Hell no. Because you look at them as, okay, they only fuck with me. This is a beneficial relationship. The minute I ain't putting out hits no more, they ass is going to unfollow me on Instagram and stop answering my phone calls. But what if they really do like you? What if it's all in your head and they really do like you? And it's a genuine relationship. Take Gucci Mane. He goes to prison for 3-4 years? The woman rolled with him all that long time. He gave her his money. She could have squandered it, went and been fucking with some other dude. So what that tells me is that she must really cared something about him to ride with him through that. Do y'all guys understand that? So sometimes when you make friends or you get in a relationship, the woman might really do, fuck with you like that, and it ain't got nothing to do with the money, but you don't open up emotionally to that, to let them all the way in. So it prevents you from building genuine relationships. Quite frankly, you just don't trust them. Is that a better way of saying it? Guys, they might as well just stop calling prenups. Just call it, bitch, I don't trust you. Yeah, I mean, let's just get some clarity on it. All this, prenups. Just call it, bitch, I don't trust you. Just call it what it is. What's all this prenup shit? And you ain't got to say, bitch, you can say, I don't trust you. No. Bitch, I don't trust you. It ring a little bit better on it. Bitch, I don't trust you. That's all a prenup is. All a prenup says is, I don't know if your ass would be here if I didn't have this money. That's what they might well make the subtitle. Bitch, I don't trust you. Bitch, I don't know if you would be here if I didn't have this money. That's what it should be called. Let's start a petition. Y'all want to start a petition? All right, I'm going to start a petition to change the name of the prenup to bitch, I don't trust you. Okay, guys. So number one pro, and that's the only pro I can think of. That's the only pro I can think of to being poor, guys. That's one thing poor people got over successful people, is you're able to build genuine relationships. Like y'all guys see the boys from O Block and stuff like this, how much they ride for each other when somebody gets shot or something like that. That's because they're getting it from the mud together. I'm telling you right now, if Drake gets shot, LeBron ain't riding for him. I'm just letting y'all guys know. When you get it from the mud with people, that's when y'all see that bonding like that. Kevin Durant gets shot. LeBron ain't finna goddamn get his goddamn gat and go ride for him. Hell no. If Snoop Dogg gets shot, Dr. Dre ain't finna goddamn put his gloves on and go and slide on them fools. No. That kind of bonding and shit comes from when you getting it from the mud together. Listen, when you building with a woman from the mud, y'all bond differently than say some multi-millionaire meeting a woman when he was already a multi-millionaire. It's something about getting it from the mud. Just like y'all guys' attachment to me. The guys who've been over here for a very long goddamn time, y'all gonna have a different attachment to me than the guys who came 3 months ago, 4 months ago. I'm sure they like me. Oh, yeah, that's cool. But the guys that saw you from the beginning with the portrait mode phone, they gonna have a different feeling. Like I was watching Chris Jones videos when his ass was over there with the goddamn broken spatula and the goddamn from the jump, guys, with all type of bullshit. Before him and Vince broke up, so I'm gonna have a different attachment to him than say somebody that I started watching a year ago. You get it from the mud with somebody. I still remember, like when I found the Hodge twins was already popular, right? I'm not gonna have the same attachment to them as I am with Chris Jones, because I remember specifically, I was one of the first 100 subscribers fucking with Chris Jones. I was one of the first 100. I still remember his first 100 subscribers video. That's how fast I was there. I don't know exactly what number I was, but I was over there when he made the thank you 100 subscribers video. So even though I don't need the fitness advice no more, you best believe I still pop up over there from time to time because I have a different attachment to it because I was there when he was getting it from the mud. Now let's get into all the cons. Oh, boy, shit. Woo, long list. Nah, I got 4. All right, guys. Number 1 con to building with a woman is you may lose attraction once you level up. So what ends up happening, guys, is the sexual marketplace is a thing. It ain't something drawn up in our head. It is a thing. Unfortunately, our resources is part of our sexual market value. Well, unless you're a sex symbol, hella charismatic, or got some type of status, more than likely, you did not attract your best when you was getting it from the mud. In other words, the woman you're with is probably average at best. That's probably what happened. She's average at best. Kevin Samuels was sitting on top of your shoulders. He said, you know this bitch average at best, don't you? Yeah, I know, Kevin. Okay, just want to remind you. Just want to remind you. She's average at best. So once you get money, you start to see the world different. Y'all ever seen that movie with Roddy Piper in it? I think the movie called They Lives. Was it with the alien where he would put the glasses on and then he could see the aliens? Well, this is what happens when you get money, right? You start to see women differently, right? So like, let's break this down. Let's break this down. When you are broke, you don't see 9s and 10s. They kind of like they there, but they not there, right? It's kind of like if you broke, why go to a Rolls Royce car lot? Why go to a Bentley car lot if you make minimum wage? That's kind of how like 9s and 10s is when you ain't got your shit together. So it's like they not even there. They're there, but they're not there because you know they're out of reach. But she's not out of reach. She's really right here, but she's kind of out of reach. Now, if you look like me, she's still in reach. She's still in reach, but everybody don't look like me. Everybody ain't tall as me. Everybody ain't as charismatic as me. God damn, I got everything, don't I? But anyway, we ain't gonna talk about that. We'll say that for a whole nother bit. We ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that today. We're gonna stay on topic. So what ends up happening is once you get money, all of a sudden, they're fair game now. You knew you didn't have a chance before, but now, some of you guys probably drive past a Rolls Royce car lot all the time. Like, I ain't even know that motherfucker was there. I know damn well you didn't know it was there making goddamn minimum wage. I bet you didn't know it was there. But all of a sudden now your business is thriving. How long that Rolls Royce car lot been there? It's been there 20 years, for real. I ain't never seen that motherfucker. You see it now. Business making goddamn $100K a month. Oh, I see that motherfucker. It's been all along. You just couldn't see it. So basically what I'm saying is, now your girl, now that you're looking at the dimes and you making $2 million a year off your business is going, all of a sudden you calling your girl and so what I'm saying is, because I don't believe in cheating, I just don't believe in it. I just made a whole goddamn long ass video talking about stress. Cheating is stress. Cheating is stress. If you married and broke and you came up, I'd rather just pay the goddamn, listen guys, rather than cheat and stress myself out, I'd rather just take the hit. You still rich. You're going to take a loss. You still rich. So if you somebody, you build a business together, now you making $3 million a year and you got to get that bitch half of that. Okay, I'd rather get that bitch the $1.5 million than to keep the $3 million and be walking around stressing, arguing all the goddamn time, sneaking around, peeking around corners and shit all the goddamn time. Nobody ain't got time for that shit. I'd rather just give you your cut and I can still go live my life stress-free with my $1.5 million. That's me. Like I tell y'all guys, I value peace of mind over money. Like I tell you guys, I would rather make $100K a year working 40 hours a week than to work 100 hours a week or 80 hours a week and make $2 million or $1 million. Unless you're going to tell me it's for a short period of time. Now, if you're going to say for 2 years, okay, all right, well, I'll grind and suck it up to get myself ahead. But if you talking about this just what I'm going to do for the next 25 years, 30 years till I retire and working that much, what's the fucking point? What's the point? I would rather live life and have experiences than to have all that money and working all the goddamn time. Now, yeah, I'll bite the bullet for 2 years. But goddamn, you think I'm finna do this shit to the day I hell no. I don't value money that much that I will put my happiness and my free time over just, okay, I'm gonna have a Rolls Royce, I'm gonna have this big old ass house, I'm gonna have all these nice ass clothes, and my ass just work all the goddamn time. Congratulations. Woo! I hope you enjoy your Rolls Royce that sits in the fucking parking lot every goddamn day while you at work. But at least you get to look at it when you get home. Man, get the fuck out of here. So I always value peace of mind over money. So if I make $3 million a year rather than cheat and ducking on all that shit, man, here, baby, here, get your cut and let me go be free. That's me. I know a lot of you guys would just rather cheat. It's too stressful for me. So I'm just letting you guys know that you could be in for an issue. Because here's the thing, guys. We men are way more loyal than women. And so you know she was there at the beginning. And so you'll see a lot of men, even if they're not married, they have a hard time leaving that girl because they know she was there. And so they feel like they owe her something. But then she used to look good when you was, poor. Now all of a sudden you got some resources. Man, ooh, she don't look so good. Now you starting to see those 9s and 10s that were out of reach because you knew you ain't have a chance in hell with them. Next, guys, her friends and family might not like you. So guys, just to let y'all put y'all up on game, family and friends always like stability for their loved one over ambition. So if you're up and coming or ambitious comedian or aspiring musician or you starting a business startup and stuff like this, listen guys, don't expect her family to be doing backwards flips for your ambition. If I had a daughter, I don't want you coming home talking about some damn ambition. Fuck some damn ambition. I want stability. That's what I want. So you'll see a lot of her friends, they might consider you a bum trying to live off the woman. Even if you contributing, they're like, let bum, he's sitting there trying to tell me he's going to be a comedian. And this girl got to pay all the bills. Now, y'all probably split the bills, right? Y'all probably split the bills. But in their head, split the bill to women is translated as her paying all the bills. Y'all guys understand that, right? Anytime you split the bills with a woman, it's always translated to her friends as, my friend got to pay all the bills. No, bitch, we split the bills. But that's anything other than you paying the majority of the bills is translated to her family and friends as you're using her and riding her and making her pay all the bills. So the point what I'm trying to say to you is, if y'all get in a relationship and stuff like this right here, you might not feel too comfortable at Thanksgiving dinners, Christmas, family gatherings and stuff like that. Families, moms, dad, your brothers and sisters too, and her friends, always gonna value a stable man over an aspiring, ambitious man. This the only time it matters. If you have great stability now and you're building on top of that, okay? Then it matters. So let's hypothetically say you're a school teacher, right? You're a school teacher and you're doing your music on the side. Oh yeah, you good to go. Good to go. But you're a warehouse worker, part-time warehouse worker, or DoorDash, part-time DoorDash, and an aspiring musician. Boo! Get him off the stage. He sucks. He's not a real man. So if you're going to, yes, they love ambition if stability is already there. It's stability. If you're a police officer, oh yeah, they love ambition. Yeah, if you want to work on your company on the side of your police job, oh yeah. Part-time DoorDasher, part-time Uber driver, not so much. And I meant to tell y'all guys this. This one reason why women don't like to build with men is because they're aware of this. Let's go back to my first one, right? Where you might lose attraction to her once you level up. This is why women don't like to build with men, because they know this. Okay? They know this. So, case in point, guys, if you with a girl and say she whatever, right? Sometimes people have to find their swag, right? Like I had to figure the suits. I found my swag. I've been looking like this for years, and I always tell you guys, the suits raise my sexual market value, right? I tell you guys that. So sometimes women find their swag, whether that's with a hairdo, sometimes it's with a weight loss. And so women know that when they level up physically, they typically go for, better grade of men. So they know this. If any of y'all guys got Hulu, go to the Extreme Weight Loss show on Hulu. Season 5, episode 4. I actually looked this up when I was taking my notes for the video, because I don't want y'all guys just think I'm making up some shit just to fit my talking points, right? Oh, he just threw that in there. It just to help his argument. No, I don't do that, guys. So I said, I want to go find the episode exactly so they can see what I'm saying. Season 5, episode 4 of Extreme Weight Loss on Hulu. If you got the Hulu, it's this fat girl and this fat man. They come on as a couple getting ready to get married. The woman loses weight all of a sudden. Towards the end, she calls off the wedding because now all of a sudden she sees the other guy she truly wanted. Even though the guy looked a lot better once he lost the weight, she won't Chad now. So you see this, guys. Women know this goes the opposite way too. A man will be with an average woman because she's something to do right now. And then the second he starts leveling up, and now these other women see what he got, they get him choosing signals, and now all of a sudden he ready to upgrade. Okay, just putting that out there, that it goes both ways. Next guy, she may throw it in your face in the future. So what you might have, guys, is you typically love when women ride with you and stuff like this, they constantly like to remind you in the future of what they did for you when you didn't have. This is why, guys, even when I was broke, I did not like borrowing money from people and stuff, because I know this aspect of people, that whenever in the future, when y'all get in a disagreement about something, they want you to let them have their way because I roll with you. Or don't forget that $200 that time I loaned you. I had one friend a long time ago. Maybe I was 21 when I quit my job. I got to borrow $100 from him. Man, that motherfucker never let me live that shit down. He never let me live that shit down. I ain't say he throw it in my face every day, but I think he was good to bring it up maybe once every 2 months that he loaned me a funk ass $100. So guys, I'm just letting you guys know that be prepared that if she ride with you from the mud, that she might throw it in your face later. Okay? And lastly, guys, hypergamy. Now, hypergamy has been used wrong. Hypergamy is used as a monkey branching up. I think that's a bad way to look at hypergamy. Okay? And guys, y'all guys know I'm a constant thinker. The way I think evolves and stuff like this. How I think hypergamy should be looked at is women's ability to be cold-hearted and do what's just in their best interest. And the reason I say that's a better way to explain it than monkey branching, because financially, sometimes this is downward. Guys, sometimes a woman will leave a more successful man for a man that just engages her emotions better. The way she conversates with him. So the reason I say that should be the term of hypergamy is because A woman could be with you for 10 years. 10 years. Meet a dude that makes less money than you at work that's talking to her or whatever, right? And they started becoming, intimate or whatever. And she'll come home and leave you for a dude who has less money just because he engages her emotions better. It's not always, oh, she climbed that tree. No, sometimes she climbed down. Because a guy got a control of her emotions. She just likes him more. So when you are broke, right? When you are broke, you get what the average guy thinks of hypergamy though. You get that side of hypergamy and you get the emotional side of hypergamy. So she could meet a guy that she just likes more than you, or she could meet a guy that makes more than you. So you get two ways to get fucked. If you're a successful man, typically let's hypothetically say you're a lawyer. Typically, hypergamy is only going to work in the aspect of she met a man that she just likes personality-wise more. I'm not saying it's impossible for her to meet a guy that makes more than you, but we already know the numbers. We don't even got to get into the percentage of guys that make 300, 400, 500. Everybody know the percentages. So if you're a successful lawyer, successful entrepreneur, the odds of her leaving you for a guy that makes more are slim to none. But when you're poor, you get both forms of hypergamy, which is the financial side of hypergamy or the emotional side of hypergamy. So as you guys know, the thing with hypergamy is not the hypergamy, it's the heartbreak that's associated with hypergamy. That's the part of hypergamy. Hypergamy in itself is harmless. If you meet a girl for 2 days and she meet a better option, okay, no sweat off my balls. I don't give a fuck about hypergamy. It only matters when you really care about her. And so now that when you get it from a woman from the mud, you at risk of hypergamy every fucking day. Every fucking day. I tell you guys this all the time. One of the biggest issues that I had when I was in the basement was maintaining those relationships. Now, maybe if I had, all my wisdom and knowledge now, things would be different, right? Communication, companionship, providing experiences. And I know I ain't had that much money, but if I was still broke or poor, I probably could have tried some better experience. I would have thought of some cheaper experiences instead of just Netflix and chill. You know what I'm saying? So even though I didn't have a lot of money, I would have came up with some cheaper ways to keep the relationship entertained. But ain't nothing you can do if she just meet a better option financially. So what I'm telling you guys is right here, proceed with caution when you're getting it with a woman from the mud. You're at high risk of heartbreak. I'm not at high risk. If you're a doctor watching this right now, you're a heart surgeon, the likelihood of you suffering heartbreak is slim to none. I'm not saying it can't happen, but it's slim to none. We mostly know heartbreak is associated with what? Financial hypergamy. The odds of a woman leaving a heart surgeon to go be with a goddamn dude because she like him more, it's slim to none. It can happen though, but it's slim to none. It can happen though. The point why I even bought that analogy in, guys, is I just want to let you guys know we're all susceptible to it. LeBron James is susceptible to it. Bill Gates is susceptible. Nobody is completely absolved from hypergamy. Nobody. The world's richest man can suffer through hypergamy if a woman meets a guy that engages her emotions better than he does. Nobody is absolved from that. You just limit the risk. All right, guys. So that's what you're susceptible to, guys, when you get it from the mud, especially that hypergamy. All right. Guys, I almost treat it like I know nobody can take my chick. That's how I treat it, because I know what I bring to the table. All right, guys. I'll get back with you guys next time.